grew up in a faithful household. My mom was Catholic, my dad's Lutheran. I practiced more because I had to. It was kind of forced on me. So I knew kind of what I believed, but I didn't know why I believed it. And then it was through an initial conversion my freshman year of just realizing that I was like 90% happy with the way that I was living my life. Just doing kind of what I wanted to, not going to church, not living a Christ-centered life. Through that, then that got me to go back to church a little bit more. And then really understanding why I believe what I believe is what like drew me into the church.
I am the second oldest of 11 children. I grew up in a large, obviously, Catholic family, and my parents were really encouraging us to grow in our personal relationship with Jesus throughout our whole life, and really supported me in my faith and in following him, whatever it was that he was going to ask of me. Grew up in the city for some of my life, and then we moved out to the suburbs, was part of a really good parish, and was pretty involved in my youth ministry all through high school.
I was raised in a Christian household. My mother's Catholic, my dad is non-denominational, so I've always known that I was loved by God, but I didn't really understand what that meant. It was more like a bunch of ideas, fairy tales, more like, that were floating around in my head. And it wasn't until college that my mind changed on that, because growing up, I went through many phases with friends where I put them at the top, put them on a pedestal, and constantly being let down. Didn't understand why that wasn't enough. Whether that was parties or relationships, whatever. Always trying to find my worth through things that were finite, people.
I've been Catholic all my life, but I never really practiced the faith or really truly lived it out until I was a sophomore in college. When I became a sophomore in college, I was involved in Bible study, and that's where I learned how true the faith is and how real God is. And from then on, I decided to transfer to Ave Maria, which is a Catholic university, to study theology. So after that, I became really involved in my faith.
Grew up in a strong Catholic family. My mother was always pretty faithful. My dad came around later in life. We went to Mass every Sunday, so I had a solid foundation of knowing that God was a part of my life. I didn't really know why. Didn't really have a personal relationship with Christ growing up. It was sort of something detached from my normal everyday reality in my head, something distant. And so going into high school, I was very much a people pleaser my entire life. Wanted to make my friends happy, do what they wanted to do, kind of not stick out, but just be funny and be liked. Really is my main goal, be liked by people. And eventually this, set me down a road that I knew was fulfilling me. I'd go hang out with friends, go to parties, have girls in my life that I'd lay down at night. I knew there was more. Something wasn't fulfilling me. And it was kind of through that emptiness, honestly, that the Lord really drew me in to desire more, to seek Him, to seek other avenues to fill that void, really.